My search and rescue dog's #1 fear in life is children, since she missed some critical exposure to them as a puppy during COVID. So of course, today's trail, in which our subject went missing 24 hours ago, happens to go straight through a community park filled with kids. Shortly after starting, something really interesting happens. Our trail circles counterclockwise around the soccer field, but before Grem even hits the field, she starts to swing wide in a clockwise direction. Right here, we see Grem head pop to the right slightly in the direction that our subject actually walked, but then she heads to the left over onto this hillside instead. It's pretty clear to me from reading Grem's body language that she has some amount of our subject's scent here. And if I think about what the wind and terrain are doing, it makes sense that some amount of scent is coming all the way across the field and getting caught in these bushes here along the opposite side. Part of having a more experienced dog like Grem is I trust her to work out these problems to the best of her ability and not demand she work it how I think she should work it. Then a kid comes towards us on a bike.
Wait. Okay.
When we move on, for the first time, Grem starts to notice the soccer game happening on the field.
Grem is a search and rescue dog facing her biggest fear.
You can see she starts head popping to the right a bunch where the kids are kicking soccer balls around, but even though she's a bit distracted, she's able to keep trailing. Grem actually worked a trail about 6 months ago where she was completely unable to focus when working past 2 kids with a soccer ball, so I was thrilled to see how well she was doing here. This is actually where we re-intersect with the missing person's actual footsteps, and you can see Grem circles a few times as she reacclimates to the more accurate scent picture. When we get going again, she's exhibiting more clear tracking behavior than she was in the bushes earlier, with her nose more far down on the ground. You can actually hear me on the GoPro here gushing to my flanker about how well G did.
She did very well through those soccer balls right there. I was like, oof, I don't know how this is about to go. I didn't want to jinx it until we were past it.
The trail she's following is a day old to make it more difficult.
Another challenge of this trail I haven't even mentioned yet is our scent article was actually contaminated. This means it has the scent of multiple people on it. In this case, the scent of our missing person, and the scent of my flanker walking with me. Grem has to log the scents of both people and use her judgment to determine who she's supposed to look for based on whose scent is available out here. To be honest with you, the majority of searches have contaminated scent articles, so it's absolutely something that we need to train for.
She's so brave facing her fear. But the challenge isn't over yet.
Grem did super well on this next section of trail, which has several decision points as well as children and dogs, who she works past with really impressive confidence, considering her caution about both of these things. As we exit the park, Grem struggles a bit with the next decision point. It's our first one that's next to a street where cars have pushed the subject's scent around. So remember how my flanker's scent is on the scent article as well as the missing person's scent? As Grem circles, you're going to see her suddenly register our flanker, and she gives it a shot to see if I'll pay for finding him.
Remember, your scent was on it.
When I don't pay, she accepts it and switches back to looking for the missing person.
Good girl. Good girl. What a good dog. That was really fun. Good girl. That was great.
Grem did such a good job and completed her training challenge with flying colours. In the comments, people shared their experiences with dogs who aren't sure about children, with one saying, "I have a border mix who is also kid wary, so I totally get the, uh-oh, how is this gonna go? Thoughts, lol." Grem is adorable and did a fantastic job, while others just loved Grem, saying, "I love that she sees if she can get a treat and then is like, no, fine, I'll keep going." As always, thanks for watching Happiest. If you like this video, then be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok pages for more videos like this. And if you have any of your own videos you'd like to share, be sure to send them in.